It's Wellness Nerd Out time! What's going on, you guys? Happy Wellness Nerd Out time, and a very happy birthday to Jack Gallagher. Happy birthday, brother. This one's for you. I hope you enjoy it. We'll talk about him more at the end. As for now, let's get into our discussion, and that is about kratom. Now, generally, we wouldn't talk about a Schedule II drug here in One Wellness. We did have a special request recently, so I do want to address it. Now, when we talk about kratom, well, it's a tree in the coffee family. Mitragyna speciosa is its technical name, and it contains bioactive compounds called, well, at least the major ones, mitragynine and 7-hydroxymitragynine. Now, they bind opioid receptors, so maybe this can kind of give us some insight as to the type of drug that this is, or that they are, this type of plant that this is. It can be very serious, right? When you start to talk about opioids, things like that. So, what are some of the benefits? Why do people take it? Well, people generally will take kratom to increase energy at low doses, to relieve pain, to relieve anxiety, depression, to improve mood as we get towards the moderate to higher doses. And when we get to those real high doses, it's you pretty much just, like an opioid would do, very lethargic, very relaxed, not really what we're looking for, right? At least for people that don't do opiates regularly. So there are said to be some benefits. Now, having said that, it is not considered safe. Kratom is not considered absolutely safe, and for very good reason. The side effects, can be very serious. Also, another benefit, they say, it's an aphrodisiac. It can enhance libido. It's been shown to reduce corticosterone levels in mice, high levels of which are associated with depression, so being an antidepressant in that sense. And they will use it commonly, before I get into the side effects, I don't want to get too off track here. They use it commonly for people that are suffering from withdrawal symptoms that had done opiates in the past, right? And so it's a great way to get them to wean off of them, apparently, and that's obviously clinically a fantastic purpose. However, once again, the side effects are very serious, and they include things like, seizures, potentially death, severe headaches. You get itchiness and dry mouth and confusion, things like that. But there are some really serious ones on that list. And actually, Centers for Poison Control in the U.S., they received 1,800 reports on kratom from 2011 to 2017, some of which included, again, death, of the side effects, what had happened with people. And half of those had very serious side effects, such as seizures. A lot of them had hypertension, things increasing your risk for cardiovascular disease, right? So definitely, long story short, kratom we would never recommend here at When Wellness. Albeit you might look up online and find, hey, it's really not that bad. It can reduce anxiety. It can help me relax. They sell it in a local smoke shop. It's not illegal. So, how could this stuff be so bad? Well, additionally, if you take it with prescription medication, at least it's been shown to potentially cause some really serious side effects. Again, like, severe headaches, trouble articulating your thoughts, trouble communicating, an inability to communicate, this, again, the seizures and stuff. So we it's really something that we would like to stay away from. And one of the major reasons as well is because it might actually be addictive, like these opiates we're talking about. It binds opioid receptors, technically comes from the caffeine family, so maybe we can't just refer to it as an opiate, right? But, maybe we can at the same time. It's actually been shown to give withdrawal symptoms equal to those suffered from, like, heroin, other opiates and things, and this is from one study I was reading over the span of 6 months. People that took kratom for more than 6 months, I should say. There were many reports of severe withdrawal symptoms, again, analogous to taking other opiates. So it's definitely something we could do without. Stay away from, guys. I know it's in the store up the street, but if I can't stop you from doing it, what would I tell you? I would tell you to take the lowest dose possible if I can't stop you, right? So, just please be smart. If you have any other questions about it, please message me. I would be happy to talk about anything that I know regarding the subject. Parker, how you doing, my man? What's happening? Don't take kratom, dude. It's not good. It's Schedule 2 drug, and it can cause serious side effects and things if you're late to the party here. So before we go, we got to say happy birthday, Jack Gallagher, my man. I hope you have had the best day today. When I think of you, I think of a stand-up conservative guy, but, that's not all the way to one end. I know people are going to be like, oh, politics, when wellness said conservative. Well, you're not all the way to either side. You just do what's right. You believe in what's right, much like myself, and I think politics are stupid in the first place. But, when I think of you, man, I think of a good dude. You earned everything you got. You don't judge people. And you're a great rugby player. You have great rugby IQ. Jack Gallagher has a very high rugby IQ. Not that I could say I'm capable of judging that, but hey, man, it was an absolute pleasure to meet you at Palmer. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you down in Louisville, 4th Street. I think we're down in Louisville. We were there for Steiner's bachelor party. It was great linking up with you, running into you there. And, I hope you have a great year this coming year, man. Started off right tomorrow. What do you say? Happy birthday, brother. This one's for you. As for now, that's all we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy Wellness. Thank you.